What's going on, guys? My name is Zach, and I'm here commentating over some local games on the behalf of Whirlwind Games. Just a quick shout out and reminder that we do stream our local tournaments over at twitch.tv/Whirlwind Games every Wednesday and Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to swing by and talk in the chat, or just want to watch some games and chill out, we'd love to have you, honestly. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into round one's feature match of March 23rd. Alright, and we did see that the Dragon Link player did roll a 7, and the Zombie Eldlich player did roll a 4, so I imagine that the Dragon Link player will opt to go first in this instance. And it does appear he's going to start with a normal summon of Seafurt. Attempting to use the effect, I believe we have an Ash Blossom for that, but we do have the Call by the Grave, I believe. Yep, there's the Call by. Perfect. So we are going to be able to get a search, probably for one of the light or dark dragons, most likely the dark since we already have the light and grave. Just confirming the text on call by and the restrictions of until the end of the next turn. Special summon the black, banishing the Seafurt, and I imagine we'll take this and go into a striker dragon to be able to search for both the white dragon and the field spell for the rocket strategy. There we go. Next we are going to summon the white dragon, banishing the black, and we are going to go straight into a copy of Seals. Activating Dragon Ravine. Using its effect to pitch for cost in the Biru, alright. To send Absorrouter, and then Absorrouter will add the Tracer, swapping out the field spells for the Boot Sector. Boot Sector being able to special summon the Rocket Tracer, and the Noctivision will special summon itself as well. And then we will use Tracer's effect, popping the field spell to summon the Recharger. I don't believe he has any other hand traps on the Zombie Eldlich side. They usually don't run too many, from what I recall. Going in for a Synchro 8 into Chaos Ruler. Chaos Ruler's effect will send the top 5 cards of the deck, and he gets to add one light or dark that he reveals. Absolutely huge reveals right here. Having Tidying and Chaos Space in the grave is just huge. And also the Galactic Spiral. I mean, you probably could not ask for anything better. Going ahead and linking those off into IP Masquerena. And then Noctivision will get the draw. Just confirming what IP Masquerena does, because the Zombie Eldlich player is kind of newer to the game. We are going to summon back the Chaos Ruler, banishing a light and a dark, and then we're going to overlay into the Zombie Vampire. Then we're going to detach one to send the top 4 cards of both players' decks, revealing a Synchron, a Chamber, a Seafurt, and a Tracer. And we get a Foolish Burial, a Sanguine, a Zombie World, and a Golden Land. And he mistakenly grabbed that. I don't know why they put that on the top of the deck. They should have shuffled that, honestly, but it is what it is. If both players are okay with it, then that's all fine. Here there was a little bit of mishap. I believe they thought the Golden Land actually still triggers, even though it does need to leave from the field to the grave to get the search or the dump. So, yeah. You will see them, yeah. He will send the Haquero, but he will take it back in just a moment. Dragon Link player will use the Tidying to summon back the Dragon Maid monster to search the other copy of Tidying from the deck. Going ahead and using the Chaos Space, we're going to put back the Striker Dragon to get that extra free draw. And it looks like he's just contemplating what else he can do before he passes his turn. I do see a nib in hand, along with the Veiler that we knew he had before. He's going to synchro for 8, I believe. Does he have a link? I don't think he has a link engrave, actually. No, he does not. Okay. Kind of put himself in an unfavorable position right now, not being able to really do anything with these two monsters. Go into Quad Boral. Okay, he has already used the Rocket Tracer's effect this turn, so that kind of isn't good for him. But he can already go ahead and bring back the Recharger, I believe, right? Yes. Okay. Then that does put a link into the grave for him as well, so he does have a Savage with 2 negates. Then the unknown back row is a Tiding, because he did add it. I did see Ogre in his hand, and along with the Veiler we know he has for sure. So overall, this is a really good Dragon Link board. And I wonder what the Eldlich player can do against this. I do see his own copy of Call by the Grave in his hand. But it doesn't look like he has really any Eldlich spells. He has a Zombie World. Okay. Golden Land. Yeah, you could honestly just bounce this back to his hand and it doesn't get the effect. It's probably not a terrible idea in all honesty. And that's what he's going to do. And then effect of Seals and Grave. I don't know why he doesn't try to call by this. I kind of would, honestly. But we are summoning Destrudo from the deck. That will be some nice recursion for next turn, being able to get into Shooting Riser or anything of that nature. He will be setting one card, setting another card. And I believe we're attempting to go end phase and then doing the whole Sanguine and other Eldlich part of the deck to get those in rotation. Do not know what he set. We're going to go ahead and Tidying, target the Destrudo. Putting the Destrudo back to hand. If you were just going to do that, why didn't you, summon something else? Not too sure there. We are going to see IP activate going into Nightmare Unicorn. We're going to discard a Ghost Ogre to bounce that back to the deck. And I'm not too sure what else he has face down. I believe it's the Callby that's still face down. Hard to tell. Can't really see the hand at the moment. But we will pass it over, it looks like. Using Tidings effect, we're going to bring out Dragon Maid to grab another copy of Tidying. Then Galactic Spiral will special summon itself. Is he going to opt to use the effect that makes the Dragon Maid into a level 8? Don't believe so. Going into Access Code Talker, targeting Nightmare Unicorn, bumping it up to 53. And then access code will just pop the call by, and that will be game 1. Alrighty, let's go ahead and let them side, and we'll hop right back into game 2 of round 1. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into game 2. Both the opponents are shuffling each other's decks, being extra careful to make sure the deck is nice and randomized at every chance they get. It's always good to see. And I believe the zombie Eldlich player will be going first, hopefully. Okay, I do see a Unizombie in hand along with a Haquero. We're going to set the Haquero. Activate Zombie World. Normal summon Unizombie, and then attempt to use the effect. I don't see any real interruption from the Dragon Link player's hand, so he's pretty much free to play. So we are going to send the Balderrock. We are thinking about potential plays that we can do. Not too sure what card is in his hand right now. Can't really tell from here. He's just going to go ahead and pass on Unizombie and Haquero. And then Standby Cosmic on the Zombie World will prevent the Balderrock from coming back. Normal summon Dankuseka. So the Haquero is useless, even as just a body to block some damage. And then Chaos Space is going to search the light, and I think this is just over here. Banishing Destrudo to summon the light, make Striker, and then we're going to add black. So black and the field spell will be going to hand. Special black by banishing white. And then put the white to the bottom of the deck by sitting Chaos Space to get that free draw. Linking both of them off into a copy of the Dark Charmer. We're going to summon the Balderrock to our side of the field. Activate Boot Sector. Special Tracer. Tracer, pop the Boot Sector. Summon a Recharger from deck. And also adding the light to his hand as well because the dark was sent to grave. Kind of late on that, but it is what it is. At this point, he can't usually use it. Making the Chaos Ruler, we're going to send the top 5. He only sent 4. He only sent 4. Okay. I don't think it would really matter, but you're supposed to send 4 there, but it is what it is. So, I'm not too sure. Legionnaire, we popped the dude. Go access code, of course. And then set a card, and just attack for game, and that's it. That is all she wrote. Alrighty, guys, if you enjoyed this type of content, please let us know down below. Round 2 will be up momentarily. We will be working on that one right after this one. But if you did enjoy the content, please leave us a like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one, take it easy.